You must train yourself to step up your discernment. You can have 5 people come, even if it is Judas. Not every kiss is a sign of love. A kiss that is supposed to be a sign of love and intimacy can be a strategy to the enemy. The one I'm kissing is the one that must die. When he came and kissed Jesus, Jesus looked at him and said, you betray your master with a kiss. He didn't say sorry, he didn't say anything, he just left him. There, for some of you who put your cheek for everybody, you need to you understand it's a figurative statement. Some of us are so fragile emotionally that even when the devil brings his mouth near you, you just believe that every sign of a kiss means love. No sir, no sir, no sir. Every handshake is not a handshake of fellowship. There are handshakes that are signals of deception. Every prophecy is not prophecy that edifies you, no matter how it sounds. It is the ministry of the spirit behind it. It is not everything that glitters that is gold. Are we together now? Say discernment. Please shout it. Say discernment.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Trevor Asi Darling, aka Asi of Canada. Hope you guys are doing great today. First of all, I just have to apologize because I was not supposed to shoot a video today. I told people manage me 3 videos a week, but I got this comment and I needed to do this video before running off to my work. Okay, so the comment says, now first of all, if you're new to this channel, please make sure to like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment in the comment section and say, tell me you're new so that we'll welcome you specially. Okay, so on this particular comment, the person said, what advice, that's to my last video, if you've missed anyone, please check out. This is not how our video goes, so we have home training, we respect, you understand, so please check out the previous video. This person said, what advice do you have for a friend of mine who works in a big in one of the big Nigerian telecommunications company? He managed to build a duplex in a respected area in Lagos. The children go to schools almost 500k per term. He has 3 solid cars. He's now relocating to Canada with his wife and 3 children. The funny aspect is that they are now selling their properties, the car, and most of their house appliances in the name of relocating to Canada. What advice do you have for them? Hope they are not coming to Canada to wash bomb or delivery riders or Uber riders. In fact, I'm short of words. I've been trying to convince them that the grass isn't greener over there than where they were, but to no avail. We need more YouTubers like you that are ready to call a spade a spade. Today you have another subscriber. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So when I saw this, first I was like, you know what, let me reply. Then I said, you know what, let me sit down and do a proper video. First of all, let me just say it right off the bat. I don't like to advise people. The kind of content I put here in regards to my stay in Canada and everything, for those of you that really watch, you see that it's different. It's not generic. I'm not coming here to over polish anything. Somebody was like, okay, say the other side. I'm not going to lie. If I've not experienced it, I will not tell you. Do you understand? If I've asked somebody and they've experienced something, I will say it. Okay, so from my 5, I'm just 5 months. So if you want maybe proper one, maybe listen to those that have been here for 5 years, 6 years, I will tell you per month. As it gets better, I'm telling you. If I see any challenge, I will still tell you. That way it's more realistic. Okay, the first question I will have for this your friend is, okay, he works in a big telecommunication duplex. For the children, he's paying 500k per term. That is 1.5 million per year. That is 1.5 times 3. That's 4.5, I guess. Yeah, 4.5 per year for 3 children. First of all, 3 children is a lot though, especially now in this whole economy. I know that back then people used to have 6. Right now, you can imagine how the world has gotten to that 3. Are you hearing the amount of money people are paying for school fees? Now, 4.5 a year, he's chesting it. It's not a problem. He has 3 cars. The next thing will be, how old is your friend? For me personally, how old is the guy? Is he in his 30s? Is he in his 40s? Is he in his 50s? The next question will be, what is his wife doing? What job? Like, what's the wife's job per se? Okay, let's be realistic. Is the wife working? Is she a housewife? We need to understand this thing before I start advising you on should you come, should you not come, all those big things. The next question I'll ask is, how old are the kids? Okay, So if it's my friend, though, understand. Where's my disclaimer? Should I have said disclaimer? I don't advise people on this channel. My talk is for only 1 or 2 people. Me, I'm not greedy. I don't want to help everybody. It's just 2 people I'm sent to help. Please, if it's not for you, it's fine. I don't mind. Hey, don't listen to me. Everything I'm saying here is gist. Thank you. If it's my friend, let's say he's still young, working in telecommunication. Is it PRO they're coming as or students? Did they get like PRO? If they got PRO, I will tell him to land first. You know, land with all the kids. What are you selling? Okay, land in Canada. Get your PRO card. If you can charge 4.5 million a year on children's school fees, return ticket for 5 people should not be your issue. Do you understand? Because it will be around that same parameter, like you maybe just a little bit more, depending on the class, depending on other things. But it's something he can definitely afford. Land first, scout the place, but go back. My brother, what did I say? Go back. Realistically, if you want to come, don't mind me. I'm just saying in an ideal setting. If your wife is not working, like her work is not so serious. Another thing, there are many parameters that affects people's immigration journey. That's why you should not just come on YouTube and be listening to people. Because no waiting they worry you for your family. Do you understand? So if you don't trust your wife, that's one of the reasons why some of you people gather and come. Because hey, maybe they no collect my wife. Oh, they should not snatch my husband. Last year, on that channel, we have been thinking of how husband and wife will stay in one place 17 years, then see snatcher. 20 years, they still collect her. 30 years, they still collect her. You, your own now, just this small, make a sacrifice now so your family can be better for long term. You say people cannot, it's not a problem. Me, I cannot advise you beyond that. But in this Canada, it will be a bit better if your wife comes first. That is if the children, you can take care of them, because some of them no sabi look children. Yes, you have 3 kids, but you don't know anything about them. But it would have been better, because I won't advise you to leave this your big telecommunication company that has helped you build a duplex, and your kids are going to 4.5 million school. Highest, maybe bring your momsy to the house, and plus the nanny or whoever is there to take care of children, while your wife, especially if the kids are like at least grown to maybe the last has started working, potty trained and all that, like, it's a bit easier for you. So your wife can come here and find her footing. I know a lot of men will not allow it. So me, I don't know, but some people do it. I've seen many people here. The husband is in Nigeria with 3 children. Mom is just 1. 3. A lot of them are even in school trying to know everything, and then they apply. But you want to pack and come. Oga, hold on first. Don't rush. Hold on first. Because now when she comes, if she needs to do this one that the commenter is afraid of washing Bom and Uber driver, I'm sure it's because of the video I did when I was talking about the jobs that are available readily. If your wife na hustler, my brother, you are blessed too. Because she will come here, even if it's 1 car, you sell there. If you're a madam that has LX 570, come here, bring your eye down. Drive the average car, get a maybe Honda Civic. I said I was going to do a video about cars. Maybe buy one Honda Civic or one Toyota. Just give yourself space, you understand? Buy good sharp Civic. You can be using it for your Uber. When you get, if you want to do care job because you are a very caring woman, good for you. You add care, you add delivery, there is no shame in you see that madam you are. Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve in this your Canada you're coming to? Are you coming for money or you're coming for better life? Because that better life is relative. For me, as soon as we get anything paper and anything, you see high school. Right now, I am not convinced that Micah will do high school here. The Jack can go back. So the better life people are coming for, another person can look at it and say, it's not, I get the better life in terms of passports, in terms of knowing that you're a citizen of a country that cares, but then there's some fundamental things and training that I do not think that I want my child to be part of. Now another person talk. Do you understand? Like, everybody has different motive. So I don't think that you should even be advising your friend beyond just being realistic with the person. If his wife is a hustler, the wife should come first, even if it's 6 months, even if it's 1 year. If she can endure, because some women cannot endure like that too. But if she comes here after 3 months of suffering, she will praise God that she didn't come with her children. Because if you come with the children now, she will not have nanny. Yes, you see that freedom you have in Nigeria. She has nanny, there's cook, there's this, there's that. She will not have. She will be stressed. And she will not be able to get a proper job because she has to take care of 3 children. So that means that your family has to survive on 1 income in a strange land and bills are monthly. It doesn't even make financial sense. I'm talking from the place of a business person. I have never worked before. So everything I'm doing is about profit, loss, expense. It's just truth. It's naira, kobo, dollar, cents that is in my head. If I pay 20,000 to school, what time am I getting return on investment? If I'm not getting return on investment, at what point am I getting to a point where I'll be like, okay, I have achieved X or Y? Instead of sitting down and saying, me, I cannot do all this type of work, you're wasting time and hours and you're getting older. Do you understand? Like, age is even going. That's why the first question I ask, how old is your friend? Because if he's a young guy and he has built a duplex in a respectable place in Nigeria, hope he has insurance. The moment he has insurance, leave it, come to Canada and start from the scratch. Start from the scratch. If you know work, at least you get house. Start from the scratch. You see, that's the best advice I can. Don't sell anything. Why are you selling your house? Sell car. Yes, sell car because it will depreciate. But house, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Come and start again. It's just that people are very pompous. People, you feel like because you have built big house in this thing. That's why I said this man should not come here, because you're going to stress that your wife, especially if she's the one that told you that, oh, we should look at relocating. Many people, the reason that most marriages are here scattering up and down is all this stress. You come here, you relax. You don't want to look after the children. You don't want to look for a job. All the jobs are beneath you. But now you follow your wife come here. A lot of people are stressed. Overstressed. It's even better that you maintain that, you go hustle, you do. At some point in 3 months, 4 months, people are going back realistically, of course, because they know they cannot manage again. So imagine you coming here and finding out that you cannot manage, and then you've sold your house, your business, your company that sacked you. Do you get that kind of thing? So if you want, understand, then let me beg you people in the name of God. Like I said, this my advice is not compulsory. That PRO that they gave you, they're not collecting it back. Because if you like say, as they give you, you must run. It's not done. It's not done. That's why I say when you come to place, ask questions, they look around. Chinese people will get PRO and za. If you see them, flog them. They're out. Because now their land where then they make money. The reason they're getting that PRO is to come here and buy house. Which is weird. I sat down one day and I was discussing, like, okay, so what exactly? Because understanding our own country is different from China. They are working with population. If I decide I want to sell waist bead in my village in China, it might just be a small village, but because they are over 1 billion, even if my market is 100,000, that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. And even the big waist bead companies will not see me as competition, because what is 100,000 when we are pursuing billions? Do you get that kind of thing? So everybody there that has a good business model, it's easy for you to make money. Do you get? That's why they are there. But understand that if you're coming to Canada, are you coming for better life? Let's not be lying. Everybody, better life, better less secure. No, they lie, mumu lie. Or you're coming for money. If you're coming for money, how many years are you giving yourself? That's why I asked, how old is this your friend? Let him not be facing his 50s and you're telling him to sell his house. It's not massing. Don't sell any house. Come here and start again. Come here and start again. If you come here, you start again, you begin to see prospects in whatever city you have settled down in. You've seen that, okay, in that city now, they don't even give you political position. This is now your new home. This is now your kidney, and you don't see yourself going back. And later on, you come and say it's a different case. But you have never stepped foot into the land. You have not seen how left or right. You begin to sell house. Please, I'm a business person. That thing does not make financial sense. Unless you have many houses, it doesn't make financial sense. Leave it. Leave the house there. The house did not beat you. Yeah. Leave it there. Because if you sell your house and you're coming here to buy a house on mortgage, and you need to still be paying for the next 15 to 20 years to complete paying it. And when you complete paying it, you still have to be paying property tax. Make it make sense. What mass are you? Who told you this thing? So because you have 3 children that are used to staying in big duplex in Lagos, doesn't mean they should stay in big duplex here. everybody's coming here to start. So you have to choose, and that's just the truth. You can't get it. You have to choose. Another thing that people make mistake is going to cities where you know a lot of people. I know that it's weird because a lot of people tell you go to places that you know somebody. Sometimes some of them no need to go where you know people, because the people you know in Nigeria, they look at you as Odogu, Oga, the one that comes and shut down bottle. So now you are coming to Canada, you still want to maintain Odogu. You will be broke. You will cry. Better go to where nobody knows you so that you can maintain and do your Uber and save your money in peace. I'm not saying that you must do Uber, because some people are earning less as customer care. Customer care minimum wage. There are customer care jobs. You sit at home. Nobody knows you. You can snap picture. Hi guys, I'm at work. And you're earning like maybe 17. And then somebody's on the road earning 25. And you say, I cannot do delivery. My dear, it's cost per hour. I don't understand. For me, maybe because I'm not like a full-blown career person, it's cost per hour. If you're here to make money, use your youth, the time you're very active in terms of physical strength. Let it be the highest paying kidney that you're gunning for at time of physical strength. A time is coming when you cannot do all those physical things. Make sure that you have saved up for that time. So now I'm here, and then people say, oh, why are you going to start again? You know, it's easy to hear God when you never even achieve anything. But when you are in Nigeria now and you have achieved all this, and then you have to move, it's now a little, that's when advice start coming. That's when people have to advise you, people have to talk. But the truth is, you can start again. It's fine. How old are you? If I say now in this Canada, I'm giving Canada 10 years, I'll still be like, what, 44? If I say I want to give Canada 15 years, like I want to start everything again, start as if I never built anything in Nigeria, 15 years, put my head down and walk. You think it's YouTube, you think life is YouTube, or life is what your friends will say. If you're giving yourself 10 years, what are the little, how much are you planning to earn per week? Where are you going to stay? And I've told you people, make sure that your highest recurring expense is low. So if your highest recurring expense, which is the rent, you go and stay in 3,000 per month, you're not a serious person. Bring it low so that you can observe, so that you can have more savings, and then you understand this where you are first. And the only reason it can be low is if only your wife come here, unless of course your wife is a high maintenance wife. Our guy cannot help you. I cannot help you. Let's not lie. Let's not lie. If she wants like condo vibes, like you're going to pay like 2,500 per month. Yeah. And then she's like, oh my God, my boss was shouting, I can't take it, and she leaves the job. My brother, just stay in Nigeria. Don't come here and come and frustrate the woman. You saw her that she's high maintenance and a premium pie. You say it's who you will marry. Now you're bringing her to Canada to come and suffer. Ask her well, so that people will not come here and quarrel. If I tell you the things that have been happening here, you go die for laugh. Ask well. Ask well. It's not a bad advice per se to bring everybody, but make sure that the person that is working, your income can sustain 4 people that are not doing anything. Your wife and 3 children, they can't work. They can't work. Your wife has to be at home to take care of the kids. Do you know how much you pay nanny? If she even works and decides to have a nanny, all her work is for the nanny. So unless you relocate, another advice would be relocate and send for her mom. Okay, if you send for her mom, and then the mom is in the house, and then the both of you can hustle 2 jobs, hustle 3. See, don't be deceived though. I know that it's mainly the career ladder. You can get the career desk job, but if it is not giving you, if your hour is not worth so much, it's better that you even get, especially PRO people, because this is like a PRO kind of thing. If it's a student part, I would have said student part. Be very strategic on how you're spending your hours now, because it's better for you to even be doing certifications that will help your career while you're strategically spending more of your time. Maybe give yourself 6 months of, in these 6 months, I'm going to take this job and make sure that I do it back to back to save, at least so that when you're moving into, there's some career jobs that are a bit lower than these part-time jobs, but then you know that on that part now, I've given myself 6 months already of normal job. Like me, I'm a student now, I can be hustling this part-time job, but the moment in August now when my school closes, I have to start having targeted roles. I cannot just do events if I don't want to go into event full time, or if I don't want to go, like now that I think the PRO Kini, they are looking at STEM courses. My first degree is engineering. I'm currently studying IT, business analytics. The two of them are in the new Express Entry Kini, and I have experience in it, which makes it great. But right now, I cannot go and be killing myself and looking for those type of roles. Right now, I have to do the roles that come easy to me in terms of business, because I've been a wedding planner, so easy to me in terms of business. One, easy to me in terms of, say, the amount of time I spend. Like now, I'm going for a shift. What is the shift cost? 21. Good, I take. It's not that I'm bigger than 16. It's just that the way I planned it, I first sat down and counted it such that when I shoot, make I just first the land, same na 20 be my starting. All of us not get the same plan. But then somebody will sit down and say, me, I cannot do all those things. So I like office work. You can be in the office and earn 16. That's, I think, minimum wage. I think it's 16 now, 16.80 or 17 something. You're in the office. And then somebody else is outside. There are some shifts that we get that some people even get. There was one shift I got that was, somebody transferred to me. It was like 28.50 per hour. Just one small 4-hour shift. Just finish, just go house. People are making money. You're there, judge. You don't like to listen. You don't like to listen. You like name. You like, forming cubicle. You like cubicles and you want to send picture to your villagers. You want to send picture to your village people. No be so then they do. Plan. Don't allow anybody stress you. Don't allow anybody to come and put too much pressure on you. That's why I say some of you don't need to stay where you know too many people. Bend your head. You are too proud. Why are you proud for country when it be your own? Place where you say you don't know anybody. Who knows you now that you are looking for all sorts of things? I want privacy, please. I want to stay. I need a kind of you can't afford it. Realistically, I'm begging you. It doesn't even make sense that the money I use how many years to make in Nigeria, I begin to sell them to come. Like even the dumb account, to touch and say they vest me. If I touch, you just know that I don't have any money anywhere. And right now, I'm struggling to make sure that the savings that I brought in, may they where it did. That is contingency. That is tomorrow I want to buy a car level of saving. That is, that kind of thinking. So it means I cannot come here and be eating like a thief. Yes, I cannot be eating like, why are you eating like you work in the military? You have not fought war. Why are you eating 6 momo? What's in your plate? You in Canada, why are you eating like this? Hey, Jesus say, grocery bill don't they reach 600? Why? My God, have mercy. I'm not telling you to come here and suffer. I'm not telling you to be wise. Be wise. So this your friend now. Ask him these 3 questions. How old are you? This your Canada you're coming to. How many years are you giving it? Because everybody's not. I don't think that you are coming here to be a palm tree. Per se. Everybody's not. If I reach now, for me, I just feel like I want a more well-rounded child. The thing my son has to focus on is being very kind, being respectful, being empathetic, a disciplined young man. That's all. As the one school needs to give him is basic maths, analytics, English, and the rest. That's all. He should not stress himself in terms of finance. That's the reason I'm working. That one is not even a problem. But just the basics, because now many things are taking over these our things that we're using to kill ourselves. See, ChatGPT, AI, robotics. It's the analytical part for your child that is more important now. This good life you want to give them, be sure that even in the good life, you're not leading them astray. You sit the child down and say, okay, this is how we are going to work. If you come here now and realistically you look and you don't really like the setting, be open about it. Because I feel like a lot of people are, how will I put it, being so silent, dying in secret. I will not lie to you. All things being equal, say the money job there as it's supposed to. I will much prefer that at least, even if I do, he doesn't just want to just, at least he cannot finish all year. In fact, may they go. May just they go. I just want to, I don't have a problem with it. Just first they go. You can come back in summer, but be in Nigeria. Nigeria is okay for secondary school. The accumulation of all my eyes have seen. May they go. May no first. May go first. University, you can even go to Norway, go to Sweden. You're already a Canadian citizen. Why are you acting like a palm tree? then they collect them back from your hand. Go to any other place, or if you want to come here, it's still fine, but spread out. Shade one of the reasons that most of you say, oh, I want to do all these things, because when you get the passport, you have freedom to 100 and distinct country, but you never travel. Since you get the passport, you don't where you don't go. Only sorry, the only place I've gone to is our neighbors down south, US. You feel try, you go Mexico. You don't feel. Where have you gone to? This passport now, where you don't use and go? Nowhere. Guys, I hope this video was not too long. It's just a rant, but for me, I feel this is your friend. If he has 4.5 million to burn, I feel like he also has the money to pay for them to just land and go back first. Let the wife come in, because 4.5 a year is a lot of money for 3 children. Because if they get PR here, their schooling is technically free. Okay, so I'm not saying that is going to like shake anything, but I'm just saying like in terms of, yes, their school is free, and I think children also get a stipend or so for their daycare or something. So if your wife, if you said these 3 cars, make sure you have car for your wife, and then if she can get a role, work from home role, and if she's a hustler, because let it not be that, oh, I'm waiting for work from home role. You'll be waiting 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. No, that's not how it works here, because these people are very slow to hire. Like the hiring process takes a long time, especially in some other like major company roles. They will go back, they will confront, they will go, like some people, there are unicorn cases where people fantastic, they get their roles, they get the jobs, no problem at all. But realistically, if all of us come out and we'll tell you of the unicorn cases, when you come in and you find it difficult for you to get a job, you begin to feel as though there's something wrong with you. Do you understand? And that's why I'm coming from this other angle. That is not popular opinion, that there's nothing wrong with you. Just take it easy and make sure that every time you spend here, if you're coming here to hustle, it counts. Make sure your time counts. Okay? That for me will be it. If these children are very small, just land and go back. Just land and go back, bro. Just land and go back. I'm saying, if the oldest in this your 3 children is 5, just land and go back. Just let she needs help. Don't come and suffer her, please. You, Mr. Telecoms, I don't even advise that you leave your job and come to Canada. That's why, because your job is paying very well. But it's best your wife, if she's not having like the job that is paying so well, one person has to come and test the waters first. That's just the bone. That's my own take. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You can relocate for understand that the most important factor in this whole equation are your children. First, what is more important? Which one will be a lot more for them? If they are too young, it's better than in Nigeria, because we have a lot of help. We have, people that can also assist your wife. If the children are grown, let's say we are talking 10, 8, 7, those ones now your sisters, so those ones are big enough. You sit them down and tell them, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You have a board meeting with them and tell them we are going to Canada. Listen, you will wash your clothes, you will start to train them now, because you see those children that you refuse to train because big men children, they will disgrace you here. Oh yes, if your children are not well trained, now that she's insulting Nanny, you say she's outspoken. No worry, bring her come. Your eye will see something. Oh God, please train them. Please, I beg you. I know that some people get offended when they hear train. Oh my God, are they dogs? Just shut up your mouth. Just shut it up. Make sure that in discipline. They say, oh, why will you discipline? Is that not too? This world has become very, I don't know how I want you to call them, but please, I beg you, make sure your children are respectful, because they don't need to learn respect here. Here is war, so start to tell them there. Please, this is how you walk. If your child, you even have 10, you have 8, you have 7, those are grown up. In Nigeria now, before you people start selling, you're selling things, you're forgetting that telling them to wake up, dress their bed, arrange, is now you start the culture, so that you don't come here and be shouting. If you shout, neighbors will call police. If they call police now, first time they call, second time they call, it seems like your house is rowdy. Start to train them now. I'm just telling you, you must not follow it. Sometimes it's good to bring it. I mean, there are a couple of people that police have come to meet here, and so if you want to do the one that you concern your bro, just me, I don't used to advise. All this thing I'm telling you is just gist. Let me see if I touched everything. Yeah, I touched everything. I don't think there's anything wrong. Personally, I cannot do PSW because I don't think I have the patience. That's the only thing. I can't do support work. I don't have the patience like that. I cannot do healthcare. That's why. But I don't think that there's anything wrong. You know, when people say wash bomb, it's weird for you to relate it like that for me, because it's care. You understand? It's caregivers. Even when if you go to the hospital and your wife is giving birth, there are sometimes that they need to push. As they are pushing, they are pulling. So the person that cleans your wife up, she does not have work. Do you get? These are things that are like, you don't understand what goes on in the hospital for you to even relate it like this. Your wife can be a proper nurse, and then you go there and maybe the person you're taking care of, your body just gives way. They are pulling. They have to clean up. Somebody has to take care of them. And then I know that you come in and be like, after all, I'm paying them. But imagine now, it's somebody that is related to you. Won't you want somebody to be able to take care of them? Will you look down on that person? That's just my take for people that always see it as a down there something. Even if you see it that way, it doesn't mean that people don't do it. And those people that do it are very vital. Don't pray say you no sick. Hey, don't pray say you no sick. Pray so nobody for your family get this type of issue, so that tomorrow now when you are sitting, when you're on this other side, you now begin to say, these people, these caregivers are very important. Do you understand? Now they are looking one kind, oh my God, I can't do, because you're looking from this side, but until you come from this other, that's why I say it's good to always see things from other people's point of view. What advice do you have for them? I feel like anybody that wants to leave, personally, I don't just go, because if they start selling their things, I don't think you should advise them anything. You just tell them, okay, as you're coming in, please be careful. You understand? Make sure you hustle. How you people going to do with the children? Because you say they're selling properties in the house, not the house. As long as they're not touching the house, I'm okay with that. The cars, okay. Is it landed properties? This thing is that you're saying properties. Is it phone, mattress, TV, all those things? Those things can go, because even if they're in the house, they will get spoiled, or somebody might just come in and steal it or something. So those things can go. If they are sure of this, they are moved, because as they are selling, it means that they are all coming to stay at once. Okay, it's just the landing. I want them to land and all go back. Now that you've landed, you stay for 2 weeks, stay for 1 month, walk around, see the town, call people. Use that time. Wife is with the children in the house. Husband, you can fly to Edmonton, go to Calgary. If you get friend for you, get friend for you. Don't look around about which prospect waiting there. And some of you that are Nigerians that are here, that you be hiding updates. I don't know what's doing you. Do you think that if you tell somebody that something is happening good here, they will sack you? It's so weird. Like, I see that, like, it's weird. This thing they tell in a real life, not that you fly and carry all your children and come here and say because you have a friend. That friend will so disappoint you. Better do your own research. Because it's weird how some people literally hide updates in this kind of, they hide updates. So I know that some of you big mouths, if they tell you, say, okay, go to this place they're hiring, you will go, you will spread it, you will even make a mess of the whole thing. I know that that's the reason why some people do it, but there are some people that just find a way, like they derive joy in hiding updates. Me, I don't know personally. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because Indians, if they enter here, there's a video that somebody showed me on, I think on Instagram, where a lady literally went to the Walmart and started shouting because they were all Indian workers. Everybody, if one person entered there, now only their people then they employ. Only their people, they don't send anybody. All those ones Nigerians will be like, I will only employ the one that he has the qualification. Now only our time now they reach qualification. When you reach there now to help on that person, no, how many are we? How many are we? And you know that this whole thing, this entire country is about referral. It's about help. It's about, please don't have bad character. You see bad character that you have in Nigeria, don't bring it here so that you don't put somebody in trouble. You know our skin is already a disadvantage. Don't come and put somebody in trouble again. So that would just be the side. But I feel most likely it will be better if the guy, you understand, can come first. If the guy can come first, if all of them come first and go back, and then one person comes. If the guy gets a better job here, he can come. There are some people in this Canada that are still doing remote job with their jobs in Nigeria. So if that one too is possible, he can be doing that remote and still looking for job till he holds another one, then he sends in resignation. Do you understand? That's also a format. I'm just juggling different possibilities. Okay, I'm juggling different possibilities. Since that house is in a what do you call them? respected duplex in a respected place, they should rent the house, because that income go far. Not sure what you want to use and do, since on no one day there. Rent the house, because you need the income. You can put it up for short stay apartment, or rent it. Actually rent it. If the house is up to date, most of us event planners, we always look for duplexes where the bride can come in with her friends and all of that. Some of those buildings, depending on number of bedrooms, will pay like 200k per day. Yes, actually, which will cost, like, even if you rent it out for only half of the year, or like maybe how many 4 months in the entire, you will find that if you multiply it, it will give you more money than actual tenants. So it just depends on where it is, how close it is to probably hotels, churches and the rest. You can put it out for short stay or proper rent. That way you're getting money back. But that's just my advice. There's no one advice. It all depends on your age, what you're here for, what your wife is doing, the ages of your children, and then you can pick and choose whatever you want to do, because I'm not going to be responsible for anything that happens. Not the one that you say, oh, this one YouTuber say I should send my wife. I send my wife now, my wife have left me. I don't want to hear all those things. No, carry that story, come tell me. Oh, somebody said one person should come and the other person should go. I'm here hustling in Canada. My husband have carried another girl. I know one year. So do the one that do the one that will carry you, because every aboki with their what? Kettle. Alright, so it's time for me to get to work. I need to get to the bus stop, put on my glasses. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like I said, there's nothing set in stone. Whatever advice I have for you, I really don't know your entire family history, and so most of these things is just based on the comments that this person put up. So what you need for your family might be different from what I want from my family, might be different from what another person wants. We might all even be in this Canada and we'll still have different desires and needs, which is very, very okay. So that will be it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As usual, I remain your girl, Asi Darling. Please check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
Everybody say to your name is here. Lift up your hands and say your name is here. Oh, you want to be like the one.